Awesome. I got them here. The Miami Traces Building Panthers would also like to honor the Lynchburg Clay Steamers. Are they out here? Oh, okay. Okay, first up is number 10, Kaylin Rich. And number
It's Fayette County Sports, presented in part by the Fayette County Early Learning Center, Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Great Oaks Career Campuses, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, ProMedica Heartland Hospice, M&M Horsehair and M&M Fasteners, The Summers Funeral Home, Weichert Realtors, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Thank you for watching Fayette County Sports on WCHC TV.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, along with Dave and Myra Woolliver. This is Randy Young. Tonight, non-conference action. First of two girls' non-conference games we'll be doing this week. Wednesday night we'll be in town at Washington Courthouse when they play host to Western Brown. But tonight, the Miami Trace Lady Panthers will be playing host to the Lady Mustangs of Lynchburg Clay. Lynchburg comes into the contest with an overall record of 11 wins and 8 losses. They are a member of the Southern Hills Conference. With their record, they're currently in third place in the league. They're averaging around 57 points a contest and giving up around 44 a game. Miami Trace is also at third place in the FAC as they come into the contest with a record of 10 and 8. They have unfortunately had a couple tough losses here in the last couple weeks, losing both to Jackson and Chillicothe in league play, and then, of course, a non-conference game last week that we broadcast here against, I knew I was going to do this. I was going to try to mention who they played last week. They lost to, and I can't remember. Oh, it's Chillicothe. That was it. I knew we did a game last week. I think we're up, 10 in about 14 days, something like that. Anyway, they lost to Chillicothe here last week in a tough one as well for a battle for second place. So anyway, it's Miami Trace against Washington Lynchburg Clay. And we will, of course, be here throughout the evening doing the play-by-play if I remember which teams are actually playing here. As we mentioned before, Lynchburg Clay head coach is, of course, Whitney Lewis. And if you've been around this area for many, many years and followed the sports, that name does sound familiar to you, and their main reason for it. She, of course, was all Ohioan, all district, all everything, playing at Lynchburg Clay, and graduated in 2004, went on to play at Wright State University. Of course, Kayla Overstake, who's Detweiler, should say, was Kayla Overstake, played at Greenfield McLean in her high school career, playing for Dad Dennis, and of course she won some honors as well, and now has been in her second year here at Miami Trace. Whitney, meanwhile, came aboard in 2011-12 season, so this will be her 11th season as a head coach at her alma mater. We'll be back with more of a pregame show in just a moment. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
I've taken a lot of shots in my career. At Ohio State, in the WNBA, at the Olympics. But I didn't take those shots just for myself. I took them for my team. When it came to taking the COVID shot, I did it for the same reason. For my family, my friends, and my community. Because we are a team. I took my shot.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com. Back here at Miami Trace, real quickly in our pregame show, we either feature or focus on a player or a league standings or something that we think that is something that you would like to get some more information on. So we thought tonight, since we finally had the girls' tournament draws on Sunday, I want to really quickly go through those, the 6 SAC schools, so you kind of remember where they're going to be playing at. Chillicothe, of course, is Division I, and they will be going to the Central District. They are off until February the 18th, so after their last game, I think they have a game next week, and after that, they're going to be off for about a minimum of 10 days, if not a little bit longer. Anyway, they will play the winner of the February 15th game between Hilliard-Bradley and Tays Valley. Now, if Hilliard-Bradley wins over Tays Valley, then they'll play the sectional finals at Chillicothe on the 18th at 1 o'clock. But if Tays Valley wins, which they're probably going to be the favorite because they're the better seed, they would play at Tays Valley on that same day. Division II, the other 5 FAC schools will be going against each other. One of them is going to get knocked off right out of the bat because February 13th, on Monday night, Hillsborough will be at Washington Courthouse. We will be broadcasting that game, by the way, here on WCHC. The winner of that game, nice reward to go up against the number 2 ranked team in the state of Ohio, perfect Parkerville, Fairland, and they got to make a trip over there on a Thursday night. I guess you still want to win, though, right? So anyway, Courthouse and Hillsborough play on Monday the 13th at 7. Again, we'll be broadcasting that game. Waverly at Circleville is the other game in that part of that upper bracket. Greenfield-McLean, meanwhile, they got to travel to Marietta on the 16th. And the other game in that bracket is Fairfield Union at Warren Local. If Courthouse or Hillsborough would pull off the upset over Fairland, they would go to the districts at Logan on February the 20th and play a 6:15 game. And if we got a local team comes out of that, they would play the district finals at Ross Southeastern on the 24th at 6 o'clock. And if we still keep on the tournament trail, then they would go to Zanesville and play the winner of the lower bracket, which I hate when they do that, but it should be nice to have 2 Southeast District teams play each other in the regional championship, but didn't work out that way. Bottom bracket, real quickly, we can tell you that Gallia Academy plays Vinton County in the play-in game on the Monday the 13th. The winner will play at Uniota, who's the number 2 seed. Meanwhile, Miami Trace, hang in there. Miami Trace, meanwhile, they got the number 11 seed, so they got to travel over to New Lexington, and that again is on the 16th. And the other game was Logan Elm Sheraton against Athens Jackson. Jackson's the only FAC school besides Courthouse will get to host at least a tournament game. And the winners of those games would go on to Piketon on the 20th. And, of course, if Miami Trace would beat New Lexington, and then I would assume Uniota would be the favorite. They could knock them off. They would play at Piketon on the 20th as well. So that's a quick look at the FAC girls' schools. Boys, of course, drawing will be coming up on Sunday, and we'll talk more about that as we get closer to it. We'll be posting more information on, of course, our Facebook page, Fayette 43160. And, of course, don't forget, we do have a link hooked up. That information can go to our website. That's at fayettecam.org. So if you don't get to the Facebook page, you can always go to our webpage as well. Lynchburg Clay, the Lady Mustangs against the Lady Panthers of Miami Trace coming up in about 3 minutes. We'll be back with brief comments for the rest of the pregame show, national anthem, starting lineups. So stay with us right here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications. The Bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's in Fayette County and Jamestown. You can choose your favorite breakfast sandwich, either bacon, egg, and cheese, steak, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. Try out these delicious breakfast sandwiches backed by popular demand. The Bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's restaurants. 3 locations in Fayette County and in Jamestown. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
Now, let's meet the teams. First, our visitors from Lynchburg High School. The non-starters, number 3, Macy Kane. Number 5, Jocelyn Rocky. Number 10, Caleb Rich. Number 15, Carly Tipton. And number 53, Noel Barnhill. Now the starters, number 11, Brianna Price. Number 12, Addison West. Number 14, Jane Massey. Number 33, Allie Watts. And number 41, Ella Baird. The Lady Mustangs are coached by Whitney Lewis. Now for the host Panthers, number 2, Ellie Robinette. Number 5, Sue Morris. Number 12, Nevaeh Lyons. Number 22, Zoe Cruz. And number 32, Riley Benson. Now for your starters this evening, number 3, Kaylin Piper. Number 4, Hillary McCoy. Number 10, Jessie Stewart. Number 24, Mallory Lovett. And number 25, Bean Jacobs. The Lady Panthers are coached by Caleb Network.
All right, once again, the lineup. It will be Price, West, Massey, Berry, and Waits for Lynchburg Clay. Panthers starting 5 most of the year. Piper, McCoy at the guards. Stewart, Lovett in the all-forward position. And, of course, in the middle, Bing Jacobs. For the 5 are seniors. Stewart, the only underclassman. Ball's tipped up. It's knocked around, and Piper has it as we begin the first period of play. Caitlin across the timeline. Skip pass, Stewart in the wing. Starts to drive, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Ball batted around. Coming down with it will be Barry. Quickly coming down across the timeline will be Waits. Now to Massey. Massey brings it all the way to the right side. Stewart picks her up on D, kills the dribble, looking for somebody to cut. We go on the baseline, give and go to Barry. Waits back to Barry. Now they come out front to West. West in the paint, flips it over to the left wing. Trying to fight, get inside, and getting a nice pass to Barry underneath was Waits. Lynchburg going to the full court press real quickly. Bean having trouble. Piper, nice pickup. Layup good for 2 by McCoy. Good play there again by Caitlin Piper, picking up the loose ball and getting it underneath. And now the ball is inside. Stolen by Jacobs. Inside, layup good by McCoy. Yeah, we're keeping her busy, aren't we? She's got all 4 points. 4-2. Lady Panthers leading senior night. Ball stolen. And now they get it again, and then they get right in front of us. And it's knocked out of bounds, and Miami Trace will get it. So Jacobs right next to David there. Toss it in. Now to Stewart. Jesse over to the left side. McCoy. Trying to look inside. Get to Piper. Tries to go around the defender. Kind of did a little hook there to get some space. And they're going to call a foul on Lynchburg Clay's Allie Waits, 5'4" sophomore. So Trace will have the ball underneath their own bucket. Pass. Jacobs. Off the window, good for 2. That's her first 2 points of the contest. 6-2, Miami Trace jumping out to a quick lead here. Spinning around, Massey now in the corner. Over to Barry. Barry, a left-handed shot up, no good. Fight underneath, rebound. Jacobs comes down with the board. Quick outlet pass, now over to Piper. 5:45 left here in the first period of play. Now across the timeline is Piper. Flips it over to McCoy, Stewart. Jesse sees an opening. She's got 4 players there. I don't know where she was going to go with it. Turns the ball over. Quickly, Clay comes down off the glass. Missed by West, and it'll be a foul. That's going to be on, that'll be 11. That'll be her first. So, Lynchburg Clay will get the ball underneath their own bucket. Pass in the post position to Price. Can't hold on to it. Another turnover. 2 apiece for both teams. Stewart. McCoy. Piper around the left side. Jacobs now comes to the right. Goes back between the circles. Now over to Piper. Piper, little weave here. Offense with the ball into the corner. Stewart stops. 12-footer will not go. Ball tapped right into the hands of Lynchburg Clay. Coast to coast with it. Off the glass. No good by Massey, but she'll be fouled on the play. So foul's going to be on Jessie Stewart. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. And going to the line will be Jade Massey. First one, in and out, won't go. Quick substitution. Macy Etianet. Second one is good. I was listening to Mike see how he pronounced that just to make sure. Quick pass down court, 6-3. Jacobs inside, layup, good for 2. The key for Miami Traces tonight is they're going to have to move the ball down quickly. You take a look at their roster. Shot on the left side, no good. Long rebound. Etianet, now they go inside, no good. Shot up by West, and then Etianet with the offensive rebound, and the ball slapped loose out of bounds. So I started to quickly say, Jacobs is one of the tallest players at 5'9". Lynchburg Clay, 8 of their 10 players are 5'9" or taller. Quickly, down to Piper. Bounce pass across the lane. Layup, no good by McCoy. Goes out of bounds, goes back to Lynchburg Clay. Well, sometimes you can out-rebound a team that's much taller than you if you get the good positioning and box out effectively. But if you can get the ball down quickly and get some easy shots, it would take a little pressure off of you trying to stay on the board. Robinette's in for Trace. For McCoy. Unit has the ball taken and then trip, but nothing called. They said it's a turnover. So Robinette got the steal. As she started to drive, she tripped and ball goes out of bounds. Turnover number 3 on both teams. 8-3, Miami Trace with the lead. Massey gets the pick, comes down the left side, bounce pass. Etianet, good for 3. And that's the first points off turnovers tonight as well. 8-6. Oh! And right next to us, pass came to Robinette, and it hit the out-of-bounds mark. So Miami Trace with yet another turnover. Robinette out, McCoy back in. I don't mind action up and close, but this is a little bit really close, isn't it, David? Etianet. Down the lane, off the glass, no good. That was by Massey. Coming down, getting the rebound will be McCoy. We'll give her credit for the defensive rebound. There's a foul on the action, and it was on Allison West. That will be her first, team foul number 2. Quickly, Piper across the timeline. Left side, bounce pass. Right side, layup, good for 2. I believe that was Lovett. Yeah, it was Lovett, and the ball is thrown away by Lynchburg Clay. So that is their 4th turnover. Quick substitution. Kaylin Rich, number 10. She's a 5'7" senior. So Coach Lewis going to the bench early. Piper, top the key, starts to drive, bounce pass, Stewart. Jesse, baseline, goes inside. Coy kicks it back out. Jacobs sets, trifecta, no good. Long rebound, comes down to Rich. Here comes Lynchburg Clay on the break. 2.5 left in the first. 10-6, Trace leads. Lobs it over to the left side to Price. Shots up, no good. Long rebound comes down to Lovett. Quickly down court. McCoy gets up the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Price. Quickly down court, and layup good by Price. Give credit to Rich on that little give and go they had going between them. 10-8. We're down to 2 minutes left here in the first period. Coy rifles the pass all the way over to Piper. Galen. Now it's Jesse. 3-pointer. Won't drop. Rebound comes down to Price. We're down to under 2 minutes. Trace with the lead. They trailed 2-0. Then went up 4-2 and have had the lead since. Long shot, no good. Rebound, rolls around the rim, goes in for 2, and that is by Brianna Price. with the stick-back bucket. She's got, I've got her with 4. They got her with 6. But anyway, it's 10-10. That's the main thing, I guess. We'll keep it right here as I'm looking here real quickly at the, okay, I see what I did. I gave a bucket to Barry, and they're giving it to Price, so I think we got that correct. 11-41. I can see where I might have made a mistake. I just saw the one, David. All right, so 10-10. So the Panthers, as we mentioned before, looks like they know they're going to be getting into a running game here with Lynchburg Clay. As we mentioned, Lynchburg Clay has averaged almost 57 points a game. When they score 57 points in a game, they're 10-1. Defensively, when they give up around 44.5 points a game, 44 or less, they're 9-0. So, yeah. They've had some tough losses. 5 common opponents, and we'll talk more about that during the next little break. The Miami Trace will get the ball. Lynchburg Clay will stay with the press. McCoy now to Stewart. She beats the press underneath. Layup, good by Jacobs. And give Zoe Grooms the assist on the play. 12-10. Around the perimeter they go. Rich now over to West. Lobs it into Price. Ball knocked loose. Saved by Barney under some pressure. Starts to work the baseline. Flips it over to Etinet. Ball's knocked loose, and it's picked up by Stewart, and then she took her eye off the ball, and it rolls out of bounds. And had the official down here by the Lynchburg bench ran all the way past us to say that the ball was knocked out of bounds by Lynchburg Clay, so Miami Trace will get it back. So we're under a minute. Trace leading by 2, 12-10. McCoy across the timeline. Looking for her teammates to get set up. Now comes to the left side. Now over to Nineveh Lyons, who's now in the game. Nice move. Pass from Jacobs over to Loyne, no good. McCoy tries to get the save and throws it away out of bounds, and a turnover, number 5 on Miami Trace. Barry comes out for Lynchburg Clay. And Carly Tipton, number 15, another senior, has entered the game. So Coach Whitney Lewis has now, I think, used 8 players so far here in the first period. Nice little fake handoff down the lane. Layup good, and chance for the old-fashioned 3. Good heads-up play there by Jade Massey. As she got the ball on that high post on the left side, faked the handoff, and then came down the line. So Massey will go to the line to complete the old-fashioned 3. She does. Give her 4 points in the contest. That makes the score now 13-12. Stewart all the way. Shot up, no good. And we're going to whistle and a foul. And okay, Lyons will be the one to be called for the foul. Her first. Coy out, Robinette back in. Etinet with the ball. Oh, hard screen, and that's an offensive foul called on Lynchburg Clay. Carly Tipton came up and must have forgot that she wasn't on the football team because she put a screen in the block, and unbelievable. And that will end the first period of play. And that puts it at 13-12 in favor of Lynchburg Clay. We will have our second period coming up in just a moment. You're listening to high school Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice in auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Don't believe everything you hear on the news media. The real estate market in Fayette County is very strong. My name is Jason Langley, broker and owner of Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company in Washington Courthouse. We also have locations in Plain City and London, Ohio. Don't believe the news media. The market is strong. Although interest rates are higher than they have been in several years, don't let that deter you from picking out the home of your dreams. At Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company, let us help you make that happen. Give us a call at 740-335-2100 and let's pick out the future home of your dreams.
So, Ellie picks up her first foul. Team foul number 3. Officials are asking all the girls to tuck in their jerseys. Price. Utah net back to Price. Little 6-footer there on the left side. Good for 2. 15-12. Quick pass down to Mallory. Jacobs misses it. Rebound comes down to Price. Goes inside with a shot. Will be Massey as Price got her the ball on the baseline. So the foul's going to be on Jessie Stewart. That will be her second. And going to the line will be Massey. Massey's averaging 12.7 a game, shooting 60% from the free throw line. So the free throw's good. She's 3 for 4 so far. Second one's good. So that makes it now 17-12. Lynchburg Clay with the biggest lead of the game. Piper with the ball between the circles. Looking inside to Levitt. Switch hand on the dribble. Stops. Nice head fake. Can't get the shot off. Goes to Jacobs. Now to Sue Morris is now in the game. Number 5 for the Panthers. To McCoy. McCoy between the circles. They're putting a lot of pressure on her. Closely guarded there by West. West tries to go for the steal and gets it. West, pass down. First layup, no good. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Price as she came crashing in and knocking Morris down. So Price will pick up her first foul. That'll be team foul number 4. And that gives the ball right back to Miami Trace. Piper under pressure. Weaving bobbing between 3 players. Pass over to Morris. And whoa, I'm going to say she almost threw it away, and she did because Morris had to go wide to pick the ball up. And it was almost, she tried to save it from going out of bounds, but not doing a good job of that, unfortunately. 7 turnovers on Miami Trace, 4 for Lynchburg Clay. 17-12. Lady Mustangs the biggest lead of the game. Price, long jumper from the corner. Eliette. And there's 8 points now off turnovers for Lynchburg Clay. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Mustangs. 8-2 advantage, points off turnovers in advantage of Lynchburg Clay. Morris now to Piper. Piper gets the pick off Jacobs. Comes down the right side, scoops it off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Jacobs, no. Kicks it back out to Morris. Now back to Jacobs between the circles. Kills the dribble, goes to Morris on the give and go. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound McCoy, partially blocked and stolen by Lynchburg Clay. Another turnover. And then Lynchburg Clay turns around, gives it right up quickly. McCoy brings it down, goes inside, puts up the shot, no good. Another rebound by Price. Quickly, another three. Oh, yes. Macy Tiny with another three. She's got 3 threes and 11 points, and we still got 5 minutes left here in the quarter. Folks, she came off the bench. She's averaging 11.5 points a game, and she has hit 49 threes this year, averaging 33 points a game. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
We're under attack!
Is it COVID-19?
Not this time. It's...
I am flu! Prepare to feel fever, cough, runny
We're
nose.
doomed!
Don't worry, Spleen. We've got a flu vaccine. And just like the COVID-19 vaccine, it trained white blood cells to identify and defeat the virus.
Thanks, flu vaccine!
Don't be caught off guard. Make sure you're up to date on your flu and COVID-19 vaccines.
Sir, cover your mouth.
Pass partially deflected. Goes out of bounds off Lynchburg Clay. And Mallory Lovett will come out, take a breather. Riley Bentz taking her place. Lob on the right side. Nice head fake move. Jacobs with the 2. That snaps that 10-point run to start the second period. And the ball's knocked out of bounds off Lynchburg Clay. And that's their 6th turnover. And it goes back to the Lady Panthers. Robinette, McCoy, skip pass. Jacobs, a little bit too strong. Another turnover, number 10. Across the timeline, Massey go into the Davis. Shots back up and good. Make it Price, as she got the offensive rebound after the miss by Barry. Quickly, down court. Jacobs, left side, layup good for 2. That's 10 points now. Beans kind of keep them in the game right now, to be honest with you. 25-16 in the corner. Massey shot in the paint. Up, no good by Waits. Price again. Ionette with the rebound, or I should say the shot. Rebound comes down now to McCoy. Quickly, down court, Robinette off the glass, won't go. Rebound comes down to Waits. And throws it wide, and another turnover, picked back up by Miami Trace. And then Jacobs has it turned around and got stolen from her. Down court, and Ionette with the layup off the turnover. And timeout by Miami Trace, because this one is totally getting away from the Lady Panthers. We're down to 3 minutes left here in the first half of play. Timeout on the court. Scorer now is Lynchburg Clay. It's 27, Miami Trace 16. You're listening to Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
Don't forget, Wednesday night we'll be back on the air with another girls broadcast. Washington Courthouse will play host to a very tough Western Brown team, and then Saturday, it's rivalry day number 2. We'll be doing the varsity games starting at about 6 o'clock Saturday night. But we'll have reports on the freshman and reserve game throughout the afternoon hours, as we'll be posting those reports on WCH Facebook page. Underneath, Lions, and I think she was fouled on the floor, so foul's going to be called on Waits. That's her second. I'll be, Piper, Robinette tries to go to the high post to Jacobs, and another foul called. That will be on Barry. That will be her first. Quick substitution. Jade Massey will re-enter the game. So again, Trace underneath her own bucket. Now we have another turnover. Stepped on the line. 12 turnovers for Miami Trace. They've given up 10 points so far off those turnovers. Lynchburg Clay has given up 7 turnovers and has given up only 2 points to the Panthers. Backdoor pass down the left side. Layup, no good. Partially blocked by Rich, by Jacobs. Coming down with it, it's Piper. Whips it over to the left side. Sets, Robinette 3, no. Ball batted around and fight for the loose ball, and coming down with it will be Barry. Quickly coming down court with it. Over in the corner, shots up, no good. Rebound, quickly. Here comes Lyon, right side, good at the layup after getting the board. Right at 2 minutes, 27-18. Well, if the Panthers get this down to about 5 to 7 point deficit, will help them going into the second half. We got a foul though out front. Foul's going to be on Levitt. That will be her second foul. Piper's out. And we got Price coming in for Lynchburg Clay as Etinet with the shot. It's up, good. She's got 11 points, 14 for the game. She didn't even start, folks. She came off the bench. Put another one down. 29-18, 11-point lead. Lady Mustangs. 90 seconds exactly left here in the first half of play. In this non-conference encounter between the Southern Hills League and Frontier Athletic Conference. And an errant throw to the left side is deflected out of bounds by Lynchburg Clay. So Robinette will take it out of bounds right in front of the Lady Mustangs bench. Lyons got it. Skip pass, right side to McCoy. Back to Lyons, and she traveled with the ball. 13 turnovers now in Miami Trace. Unofficially. I got the feeling, David, I've missed maybe 1 or 2, to be honest with you. this stage of the game, you're down by 11 points. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference or not, to be honest with you. Pass inside. Robinette with the steal. Double team. Oh, nice pass to McCoy. Bounce underneath. Lions layup, good for 2. Good play there by the underclassmen there. Robinette, Lions. Along with senior McCoy. And another steal by McCoy. Quickly coming down with it. Underneath and whoa, way over the head of Lions. She's only 5'3". That's about a 5'6" or 5'7" pass. Panthers are down by 9. 32 and a half seconds left in the first half. 29-20. Etinette with the ball. Robinette, there's a pick, and there's another foul. That's the second time tonight now. Lynchburg Clay has been called for coming up and setting that charge. And that's another turnover. And that will be her first. That was on Rich. So that's 2 big turnovers just on setting up a screen. Lions with the ball. We're down to 10 seconds. Panthers go for the last shot. They got to get moving here. Lobs, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. And no, they said it was off Trace. What? I'm sorry, I didn't see it that way, but Lynchburg Clay gets it. Shot from the half court. It's short, and that ends the first half of play. So Miami Trace seeing a 10-0 run by the Lady Mustangs to start the second period to go up by 10. And since then, Miami Trace has had to dig themselves out of a hole a little bit, and they're down by 9 at the half, 29-20. Kirk's Furniture halftime show coming up in a few moments. Stay with us right here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
M&M Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing Child Care Partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you are interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Your Epiphone McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epiphone McDonald's now has available crew positions at our Jeffersonville location starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, positions are available starting at $18 per hour. Benefits include school tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. Check out our McDonald's of Fayette County, Ohio Facebook page. Epiphone McDonald's. I'm loving it. It's now time for the Kirk's Furniture New Holland's halftime show, presented by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Now with new hours. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings till 7 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturdays till 4 p.m., and of course, closed on Sundays. Back here at halftime at Miami Trace, where score is Lynchburg Clay 29, Miami Trace 20. Currently on the floor is members of the Miami Trace Girls Youth Basketball Program. Good number there. Goes Dave, you not do this for another 5 years or so, we might be calling some of these young ladies' names out. Or somebody else might be doing it, but never know, right? But anyway, good group of young ladies, and wish them best of luck as they continue to learn the game of basketball. All right, real quick, let's take a look at first half stats. Macy Etinet comes off the bench, the 5'9" junior, who is averaging around 11.5 points a game. She's already smashed that. You'll bump her average up. She's got 15 points already in the first half of play, including 3 threes, and she had a total of 12 points in the second period of play when Lynchburg Clay scored a total of 16. So she had 12 of the 16 points. Meanwhile, Price had 8. Massey had 6. That's it. Only 3 players scored for Lynchburg Clay in that first half of play. They were 6 for 7 from the free throw line. They had 12 rebounds, 9 defensive, 3 offensive. Again, for a total 12. They had 10 turnovers, but gave up only 4 points off of those turnovers. Miami Trace, well, taking a look at the scoring here, it's basically been Bean Jacobs who's carried the load. She's got 10 points so far here in the first half of play. Lyons with 4, and McCoy with 4. That's it. So both teams only have 3 players that have scored for them in the first half of play. Miami Trace, I have them only unofficially with 7 rebounds, so they've been almost out-rebound 2-1. And they have committed 13 turnovers and given up 10 points, 5 in each period. So, again, that goes a long way to explain why they're down 29-20 here at the half. As we mentioned, coming up to Wednesday night, we will have basketball action for you, girls basketball. Washington Courthouse will play Western Brown in a non-conference encounter. And then Saturday is rivalry day, number 2 in the FAC. Of course, the county rivalries will be all over the place playing each other. And, of course, here in Fayette County, it's Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse. And it'll be out here at Miami Trace. Action will start at 1:30 with the boys' freshman game. At 3 o'clock, I believe it's girls reserve, then boys reserve, then girls varsities at 6, boys varsity at 7:30. And that, of course, will go for the FAC championship. And we'll talk more about that as we get through, later on part of the week. But I don't think we're going to have to build that game up too much, to be honest with you. As it ends up, again, both teams come into the game with a loss apiece. Courthouse, of course, got knocked off a couple weeks ago at home to Jackson, while, of course, Courthouse beat Trace in town back in mid-December. So, again, that'll be on Saturday. Again, I'm going to come out and watch it all day long. I mean, it's either that or sit at home and take a nap, David, so I might as well be out here and keep reporting what's going on. So anyway, we'll start doing reports on our webpage probably around, I think we're going to try to do halftime and end of the game if everything works out all right. But we'll do that on our Facebook page, post reports, starting on Saturday afternoon. The freshman game and then the 2 reserve games. And then again, Dave and Myra will join me for the varsity broadcast. And we'll take there at about 5:50 or so on Saturday evening with the girls game first and then the boys game. Halftime, 29-20 in favor of Lynchburg Clay. We'll be back with more of our Kirk's Furniture halftime show right after this.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Back here at Miami Trace High School, as again, it's been Lynchburg Clay in the lead, 29-20. Again, they led at the end of the first period, 13-12, and then came out and went on a 10-0 run to kind of open up this contest and have that double-digit lead. And, well, Miami Trace I think 9 points where they're at now. I think it's the closest they've gotten in this contest. So again, 29-20. Tomorrow night, Miami Trace will be here at home. They're going to play Waynesville, and we are not going to be. We don't have plans to broadcast that game. But if you'd like to come out, we encourage you to do so. We're trying to get clarification. We know that Andrew Guthrie's getting close to the 1,000 point mark. We know it's somewhere between 15, 20 some points. So hopefully he can get that accomplished tomorrow night. But again, boys basketball tomorrow night. It will be Miami Trace at home taking on Waynesville. It's hard to believe, but we're heading into the last stretch of the winter sports season. We've had a lot of star of the games who have been nominated, and we will be honoring them in the month of March on some special Epifana McDonald's Mixed Sports Show. And, of course, we'll be announcing the star of the game after this broadcast. I was figuring up today, we've got, I think it's 18 that have won so far, off of 14 broadcasts, something like that. And that's bowling and basketball. So we hope you join us for that. Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has presented our halftime report. Don't forget, for your shopping needs, furniture. Hey, springtime's coming up. Don't forget about the, March Madness. I'd like to remind you about those Lazy Boy recliners as well. And sit back and enjoy March Madness with the Lazy Boy recliner from Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. All right, final seconds ticking off here in the Schooler Bird. Teams coming out of the locker room. I don't know about you, David, but it seems like this year I've noticed it more than ever. Teams are getting later and later coming out of that locker room. Used to, they'd be out here with like 3 minutes to go and shooting, warming up, and now it's like we're sitting here toe tapping and everything else. Like, are they going to show up? But the horn sounds, and I guess we're about ready to go. In case you want to try to get all that last-minute strategy in, all that good stuff. All right. Piper, McCoy, Jacobs, Lovett, and Stewart. Starting five for the Panthers, like at the game. Piper looking right. Now comes off the pick to Jacobs. Hillary now gets a pick up high from Mowry. Give and go. Lovett down the lane. Oh, just could not get the ball to fall for her on the layup. Rebound comes to Price. Price is having an unbelievable game on the boards. I got her with 8 points and 9 rebounds already. It's a candidate for a double-double. Nice little give and go. Shot in this paint. Little 6-footer by Massey. That gives her 8 points now in the contest. Back up, double the digit lead. Inside to Stewart. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Massey. Around the perimeter they go. McCoy looking underneath. Now goes it to Jacobs. Long three, no good. Hillary with the rebound. McCoy, Stewart, three, no. Fight underneath for the rebound, comes down to Barry. Quickly down court. Give and go between Massey and Barry. She misses the shots. Rebound comes down to Lovett. Now to Piper. Caitlin trying to force her way in the paint. She travels with the ball. Well, there's three players there. I know she's got that small body. She can squeeze through things, but I don't even know if she could have gone through that tree of young ladies. There's three of them standing there, but she tried. We'll give her credit for that. 14 turnovers now on the Lady Panthers. Utinette, who came off the bench and has 15 in the game, including 3 threes. Now over to the left side, tries to go back door on the bounce pass, and it's thrown errant. Number 11 turnover. Jacobs, Lovett, Piper, shake and bake into paint. Little floater, good for 2. And another 2 points off turnovers. 10-6 advantage by the Lady Mustangs. Entry pass inside to Price. Shot on the baseline, no good. Piper with the board. Here we go again. Another run by the Panthers. Bounce pass, left side. Jacobs misses the easy layup. Stewart with the rebound. They go back around the perimeter. Caitlin now over to Lovett. Low post, Stewart off the window, good for 2. 31-24, 5.5 left here in the third. Mustangs around the perimeter. Now over to Barry. Long shot, no good. Stewart rebounds. Now all of a sudden, Miami Trace starting to hit the boards a little bit. Down. Levitt. McCoy, head fakes. Steps in about 2 steps, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back to Piper. It's, way off the mark. Levitt with her second offensive rebound on this possession. Kicks it back out front. Now the ball's thrown away. Turnover 15. Spin move. West. Now over to Barry. And, boy, that's a miscommunication. As Price zigged, her teammates thought she was going to zag. And with that, we got a timeout. 4:49 left here in the third. It's now Lynchburg Clay 31, Miami Trace 24. You're listening to Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
All right, we're back here with a 7-point lead by Lynchburg Clay. Miami Trace really hustling this third period, getting on the boards. Unfortunately, every time they score, Lynchburg Clay scores. So they've only been able to cut 2 points down off that 9-point deficit. Piper across the timeline. Short pass to Stewart, right side of the key, looking underneath. Now spins, now goes to Jacob, backdoor pass. Underneath, and coming out of nowhere is Price, and she blocks Lovett's attempt to get the easy layup. So Miami Trace will get the ball out of bounds underneath their own bucket. 4:32 left in the third. Jacobs, 3, no. Fighting for the rebound, and a couple of girls from Miami Trace got a hand on it, but nobody could come down with it. Quickly down court with it. There's Stewart and stolen. Another turnover there. Quickly coming down court. Shot up. McCoy, no. Fight underneath for the rebound, and it will come down to Rich, and going to whistle and a foul on Lynchburg Clay. Or no, she knocked it out. I'm sorry. She knocked it out of bounds. Skip pass to Piper. Top the key. Woo, almost threw it away. Good save by Stewart. Bounce pass back to Piper. Kalen. Top the key. Spread the offense out a little bit. Now to Stewart. Over to the left side to McCoy. Stewart. Inside, puts up the shot and draws the foul. Definitely was not the shot she wanted, but she went ahead and tried to force something, and she got lucky that she got fouled on the play. So Jesse will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Massey. That'll be her first. First 3 throws up. Good by Stewart. She's got 3 points, all of them coming here in this period. Second one, good. 4 points, 2 for 2 from the line. Lead's been cut back down to 5 now, 31-26. 3.5 left here in the third period of play. Utinet over now to Price, a long three, and underneath, and Vince gets the rebound. Over to Piper. Caitlin, bounce pass. Jacobs, left-handed layup, good for 2. Give Piper the assist on that bad boy after the rebound. Good play. Down to within 3. Give and go underneath. Price, shot, gets the roll. She's got 10 points now. 33-28, under 3 minutes. McCoy inside to Stewart, throws it away. Coming down with it will be Lynchburg. Pass in the corner to Massey, back out front. Etiny with good. Etiny, excuse me. She's got 18. That's her 4th 3. Quick substitutions getting ready to come in for Miami Trace. There's Stewart. Got it! Quickly down court with it. Lynchburg Clay getting the rebound, and that was West, and she was able to bounce it across the lane and get an easy layup to her teammate, that being Waits, who gets the 2 points, her first in the bucket. Now, again, another steal out front by Waits this time. Another turnover quickly down court. Etinet with the miss, and we have a whistle and a foul as rebounding it was Rich. Well, he said it came off Clay. So, Jacobs, Lovett, Robinette, Stewart, and Lyons now for Miami Trace. Robinette right through the hands of Jacobs. But fortunately, it came off of Price's fingertips, and she was right behind her. So Miami Trace will get the ball back. Down by 7. They got it within 3. And then a quick 4-0 run. Lobs it to Jacobs. Now over to Lyons. Lyons under pressure. Back out to Hillary. Lyons shoots the 3. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Ball batted around. And Price with yet another rebound. She's in double-doubles right now. Now quickly over to Massey. Down court. Itanet tries to backdoor pass to Price. Throws it away. Turnover. Jacobs. Robinette, the 3. Oh, man. Trace is killing themselves. They want to come down and shoot the 3 every time. They're making some, but not a whole bunch. And we're going to have a traveling call on Lynchburg Clay down the other end as Wes was trying to do a little fancy footsteps and kind of backfired on it a little bit. Barry comes in. Price comes out. We're under a minute. See if Trace can get it down to 5 here before we go in the 4th. Pass right side. Lyons looking for some help. Now goes in the corner to Robinette. Cross-court pass. Stewart sets. 3. A little bit strong. Lyons gets the rebound. Goes inside. Double team. We're going to have a whistle. Tied ball. And possession arrow gives it to Lynchburg. So that'll be a turnover on Miami Trace. Good hustle by Alley, but unfortunately, they were not able to take advantage of it. All right. 38-31. Massey behind the back bounce, comes down the right lane, makes the layup good for 2. And another 2 points off turnovers. That's a 12-6 advantage now in favor of Mustangs. Jacobs, high post, right side, can't get it in. Rebound comes down to Waits. Quick pass down court, and it will go out of bounds. And goes to Lynchburg Clay. 1.1 second. Basically, it's going to be a toss and shoot. And Jacobs will come in and steal it, but it's not able to get the shot off, and that will end the third period of play. Well, Miami Trace got it to within 3, David, but now it's back to 9. So we got to see if they can do it again here in the fourth. We'll find out in a moment. As we head into fourth period play-by-play, it scores Lynchburg Clay 40, Miami Trace 31. You're listening to Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice in auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Attention caregivers. Take advantage of the respite stay services at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Our dedicated staff can care for your loved one's needs while you take time for yourself. For more information or to schedule a respite stay, call us today. You deserve a break. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, sister facilities with a family feel.
Pass into Jacobs, off the glass, will not go. Man, rebound comes down to Barry. She just cannot get a break here. She's had some nice shots, but just one of those nights where the ball is not falling for her. Clay with the ball, give and go. And that's going to be Aitanet, and she hits another three. 21 points for the junior, including 5 threes tonight. Well, she's going to shoot her per game average up, to say the least. 43-31. I believe this is the biggest lead for Lynchburg Clay. Stewart, meanwhile, trying to get inside and will draw the foul. Hand slap. Piper comes in. Morris comes in. Robinette goes out. Lyons goes out. Pass into Stewart. Jesse looking underneath. Kicks it back out to Morris. Now to Piper. McCoy, left side. Lob it. Jacobs, spin move, good. Off the glass. Good play there. They set her up beautifully. 14 of the 33 points goes to the senior. Long three, it's good. Nobody picked Jade Massey up, and she had a clear shot and hit the three. 46-33, 13-point lead. Stewart comes to the right side. Skip pass now over to Morris. Morris kills the dribble. Now goes to Piper. And throws the ball up, hits the side of the backboard, and goes out of bounds. I guess you could call that a shot attempt. So 46-33 with about 7-minute mark. We're down 30 seconds since then. No score of the change. Piper trying to get the steal. Aitanet tries to go inside, throws it wide. Turnover. Lynchburg Clay. Stewart over to Piper. Quickly down court to Morris. In the corner, McCoy to three, no good. Stewart goes up for the rebound. To Jacobs, puts the three up. Got it! Assist for Jesse. Quickly down court, Lynchburg Clay. 46-36. Long shot. Eye to net, no good. Rebound, offensive board by Waits. There goes another three, no good. Rebound, Piper, who throws it down court. And then we're going to have a foul. It'll be on McCoy as the pass was coming down court. McCoy got a hand on her arm. So, Lynchburg will take the ball out right in front of us. 5.5 minutes left and a 10-point lead. Etinet with the ball. Shot, top the key, good. Two-pointer by West. And Massey did a great job staying at that high post until West was able to get off the shot. Morse goes inside to Jacobs. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on the floor. Let's see, this is going to be on. So Rich will be called with a foul for Lynchburg as the pass was trying to come into Jacobs. Morris back out. And I believe it's Lovett back in. Stewart looking. Pass. McCoy. Stewart. Long shot. No good. Stick back bucket by Bean Jacobs. 48-38. Etinet down the left side. Flips it back now to Price. Etinet, another three. Way off the mark. Lynchburg tries to save it. Unfortunately stepped on the line. And it'll go back to the Lady Panthers. Piper across the timeline. Pass high post. Stewart forced her way in and draws the foul again. Well, I'll give Jessie one thing. She knows what she's supposed to do. If she can't get the shot off, just throw it up, and if you're lucky, you'll get the foul called. And that's now twice she's done that tonight. It's like, what is she doing? But she got the foul, so let's see now if she can catch into the free-throw line. First one's good. Eight points for Jessie. They've all come here in the second half. Nope, that was no good. And long rebound comes down to Massey of Lynchburg Clay, almost stolen. Pass, and it's an errant throw. Picked up by Miami Trace. Let's see if they can take advantage of it here now. They're down by 9. There's still plenty of time. 4 minutes left in the game. Pass, high post. Levitt. Jacobs just inside the three-point line. Two-pointer. 21 points for Bean Jacobs. I don't want a career high, but I guarantee you it's going to be up there pretty close. And a timeout as Whitney Lewis was practically on the court when she called the timeout. It's a full one. We'll take one as well. 3:42 left in the game. It's Lynchburg Clay leading Miami Trace 48-41 here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
We're under attack!
Is it COVID-19?
Not this time. It's...
I am flu! Prepare to feel fever, cough, runny nose.
Doomed!
Don't worry, Spleen. We've got a flu vaccine. And just like the COVID-19 vaccine, it trained white blood cells to identify and defeat the virus.
Thanks, flu vaccine!
Don't be caught off guard. Make sure you're up to date on your flu and COVID-19 vaccines.
Sir, cover your mouth.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
Pass in now to Massey. Massey. There's another hard pick, but nothing called. Off the glass, good for 2 by Massey. So they were able to get the pick up high by Barry. That time did not get called for the foul, and it's now back up to 9, 50-41. Trace gets climbing up that mountain, then slides back down again. They've gotten as close as 3 here in the second half. Long 3, no good by Stewart. Rebound by Price. Again, she's got 10 points and about 12 rebounds unofficially. With the ball will be Massey. Now out to Price between the circles. Jacobs on her. Now they come to the left side. Etinet, who's come off the bench tonight. She's got 21 of her own points, including 5 threes. Inside in the low post. Ball batted around. Stolen by Jacobs. Another turnover on Lynchburg Clay. Now over to McCoy. Bounce pass to Hillary. Oh, that was a lazy pass. I don't know where in the world she was throwing that bad boy. There was nobody around. Picking it up, going inside. Shot up off the window, good for 2 by West. 52-41. Every time the Panthers get so close, they get some turnovers, and Piper skip pass to the right side. Stolen. Coming down with it. And Etinet with the layup after the steal. And another turnover. And it stops the clock at 2:07. We got a timeout on the court. Lynchburg Clay 54, Miami Trace 41. You're listening to High School Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Don't believe everything you hear on the news media. The real estate market in Fayette County is very strong. My name is Jason Langley, broker and owner of Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company in Washington Courthouse. We also have locations in Plain City and London, Ohio. Don't believe the news media. The market is strong. Although interest rates are higher than they have been in several years, don't let that deter you from picking out the home of your dreams. At Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company, let us help you make that happen. Give us a call at 740-335-2100 and let's pick out the future home of your dreams.
Back here at Miami Trace, first of 2 girls games in the next 3 days we're broadcasting. We got Western Brown at Washington Courthouse on Wednesday night. And then, of course, Saturday night we'll be out down here at Miami Trace once again for doubleheader action. Girls varsity, about 6. Boys varsity for the FAC championship at about 7:30. We'll take it here at about 5:50 on Saturday. So Miami Trace, after a couple turnovers, once again put them down by 13. Ties them with their biggest deficit of the night. Piper. Bounce pass now over to Jacobs. Puts up a long 3. Little strong Price clears the board once again. Quickly down court. Flips now over to Waits. Price. Etinet sets a 3. No. And Piper comes down with the rebound. Caitlin stops. Shot. Good. 4 points for her tonight. She, of course, was our star of the game, our last broadcast of Chillicothe. 54-43. We're down to under 90 seconds. Pass in deep left corner, almost out of bounds. And a quick timeout by Coach Lewis. So, it'll be a 30-second timeout. Well, Davey, very tired Miami Trace team, to say the least here. These girls have been down practically the entire second half, and they keep pushing. They get to within 3 points, then they got back down by 9 again going into the fourth. And I think they got as close as 5 points, if I remember correctly. But Lee got bumped back up to 13, and now they're down by 11. So after Coach Lewis calls the timeout for Lynchburg, Annette now over to Massey. Around the perimeter they go. Mustangs taking a little time off the clock. The Berry, and we're going to have a holding foul called on Miami Trace. Stop the clock. It's going to be on Piper. That's only her first foul of the game. So coming out will be Mallory Lovett. Looking, pass in. Price flips it back. Annette decides not to shoot it. Now between the circles will be Massey, and she turns the ball over. 19 turnovers for Lynchburg Clay tonight. 19 turnovers for Miami Trace. 54-43. Lynchburg Clay, Stewart, bounce pass. Jacobs working on the baseline, partially blocked. Picked up by Price. Quick pass down court. The Stewart's in the stands. Says hi to Coach Ackley and then gets back on the court. Price, and again, Lynchburg Clay just passing the ball, running the clock out. We're down to 20 seconds. They do not need to shoot whatsoever. We're down to 12 seconds. The Lady Mustang fans across the way applauding their team's effort. We're down to the final 5 seconds. Price with the ball. She'll just hold it. Timer will run down, and that will end our contest. So tonight, Lynchburg Clay comes in to Fayette County and picks up a big non-conference win by a final score of 54-43. And again, the Panthers tried, but just could not get any closer than 3 points in the entire second half of play. So with that, we're done as far as the regular broadcast, but we're not done yet because we still got star of the game to pick and post-game comments and so much more. Stay with us. You're watching Fayette County Youth here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
M&M Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. M&M supplies our customers with all types of fasteners, from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. M&M Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's one part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, M&M can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leo Lane's.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leo Lane's and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
It's now time for the Epifano post-game program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. All right, we're back here now, our post-game programming. Again, the final score, 54-43 in favor of Lynchburg Clay. Lady Mustangs now, I believe, go to 12-8. Miami Trace drops to 10-9 for the season. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. We'll see if Coach will come out and be talking to us here in just a few minutes. Lynchburg Clay tonight, 3 players in double figures. Started off with Macy Etinet, a 5'9" junior. Did not start, but when you look at it, she's averaging 11.5 points a game. She leads the team in three-point shots. She's made 49 this season, shooting 33.1%. I think she's going to pad her stats just a tad bit tonight. She had 23 points this evening, including 5 threes. And so a big game for her. 15 points for number 14, Jade Massey, 6 in the first. She also had a three-pointer in the fourth quarter, And with 10 points were Anna Price, number 11, 10 points and 12 rebounds tonight. So she had a double-double. 4 points for Addison West and 2 points for Allie Waits. So again, Etinet with 23, 15 for Massey, and 10 for Price. For Miami Trace tonight, Hillary Jacobs had 10 points at the half, 10 of the 20 points, and she ended up the game with 21 points tonight, including a 3 as well. 8 points for Jessie Stewart. Those all came in the second half of play. 4 points apiece for Piper, McCoy, and Lyons, and 2 points for Lovett. So again, Jacobs with 21, 8 for Stewart, 4 apiece for Piper, McCoy, and Lyons. All right, so that's the individual breakdown on the scoring. Now let's take a look at the team stats to kind of give you an idea of what in the world happened tonight. First of all, we had Lynchburg Clay tonight. They were 6 for 7 from the free-throw line, and they didn't go to the free-throw line the entire second half of play. All that was in the first half of play. That's very, very unusual, to say the least. They had 19 turnovers and gave up 6 points. Miami Trace, meanwhile, tonight, did not have any free throws in the first half, but in the second half, they end up going 3 for 4. In fact, you can say Jessie Stewart went 3 for 4 because she had all 4 attempts at the free-throw line. As far as turnovers, Miami Trace with 21. They gave up 18 points. So, they gave up 18. Lynchburg Clay gave up 6. That's a difference of what, David? Use your courthouse math here.
First one?
Yeah, 12 points, right? 18 minus 6 was 12, right? Final score was 54-43, 11 points. So the Guru has bounced back from my stat. I always like to say, if you win the points off turnovers, 90% of the time you're going to win the game. Last week, the girls all made me look like a fibber, but now they have helped me out. This is one game I wish they had proved me wrong, but it's the way it is, all right? Let me see. Rebounding, just a tad surprise. Miami Trace, even though the height advantage goes to Lynchburg Clay, Miami Trace had 13 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, all in the second half for a total of 19, while Lynchburg Clay, they had 19 as well, 15 defensive and 4 offensive. So we thought Lynchburg Clay might have a slight advantage in the rebounding. They did at halftime. They were up 12-7, but the Panthers again did very, very well on the board in the second half. But again, you can't give up be outscored 8-2 in the second half, points off turnovers. That goes a long way to spell trouble with a capital T, and that's unfortunately what happened here tonight. Final score 54-43. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll announce our star of the game, review things, and possibly have a coach's interview. So stay with us right here on the postgame show, Star of the Game program, presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants in Fayette County and Jamestown, right here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications. Okay, we're back here at Miami Trace. Dave and I talking once again. Bean Jacobs once again does it tonight. 21 of the 43 points belongs to her. She was, David was mentioned, she was misconsistent all night long. I know she missed some three-pointers, but the thing is that she was able to keep the team in the contest, did a good job on defense, and so she will be our Epifano McDonald's star of the game. Well, we're going to give Kayla maybe about 2 or 3 more minutes. If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Wednesday night, again, we'll be on the air from Washington Courthouse as they'll play host to the Western Brown Broncos, Lady Broncos. We saw the boys team out here at Miami Trace last week, David. Nice team. Well, the girls are just as good record-wise as the boys. So Courthouse is going to have their hands full. They did show something against Waverly on Saturday. Played a great first half, and then unfortunately that third quarter just killed them. And they got back in the game, but still ended up losing. So I'm sure that they would like to win that last home game of the regular season, and that will be on Wednesday night. Then Saturday, again, will be the Battle of Fayette County, number 2, and that will be here at Miami Trace. 1:30 is the freshman game. Reserve games start at 3 and 4:30 respectively. Varsity games will be at 6 and 7:30. And, of course, we'll be broadcasting the varsity games on WCHC starting about 5:50 p.m. So 54-43, and I think we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up. So that'll be our final score. We'll try to get maybe some comments from Coach Detweiler later on. So for Dave and Myra Woolever, I'm Randy Young. Final score, Lynchburg Clay 54, Miami Trace 43. You've been listening to Fayette County Youth Sports here on